following program is rated MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
This week on the 5-minute warning.
I mean, look, that's taking it to the next step, but at a minimum, you can't sound excited. You know what I'm saying? You can't ever come home and be like, that was the greatest Friday night I've ever experienced with my boys. You know what, baby? Sit down. Let me tell you about all the awesomeness that occurred without you. Because that's all she's hearing is the without you part.
Wait a minute, but she can say that. If she go out, like if Winter went out with her girls and she had a great time, that's exactly what she would tell you.
Separate, not equal.
Show that gives you everything and nothing at all. That's everywhere you don't want to be. It's Ruben, Mo B, and on the ones and twos, AG.
The 5-minute warning.
What up, y'all? We are Rubenless today. Because
no Ruben,
no
rules.
Some people went to a game, couldn't invite nobody, and gonna claim it was family tickets. But we all know Ruben ain't trying to invite nobody no way.
Yeah, and he's probably drunk with joy now because Taylor Heineke apparently is the man.
He always been the man. I don't know why they had to get Carson Wentz. I still don't understand it.
Well, look, I get it. I don't understand why they got Wentz either. But yeah, they did, and well. He's getting paid $28 million to be on the bench, so I don't feel bad for him either.
No, it's hard to feel bad for a brother that's making $28 million for free, or to be basically he's a $28 million practice squad player. That's what we're talking about right now.
And based on his white privilege as an NFL quarterback, he's gonna have another job next year too. If Nathan Peterman can have a job, anybody can get a job.
Come on, man.
Yo, Nathan Peterman, who hadn't started a game since 2018, is probably statistically the worst quarterback to ever start an NFL game in the history of the NFL, started today. Well, at least that's what they said. Because
I don't know if I agree with that, man. Because, I mean, that dude that started for the Colts for one or two games, he's worse than that.
Hey, man, Nathan Peterman had a half in which he threw more interceptions than completions.
Are you for real?
He threw 5 interceptions
in a quarter?
Half.
In a half? I don't know why I even argue with you sometimes.
I mean, look, statistically, he probably isn't the worst quarterback. Somebody probably pull up some QBR, some stuff. But yeah, man, Nathan Peterman is an example of white privilege. There ain't no way in hell a quarterback with pigmentation would still be getting paid by an NFL team for having the statistical prowess that man has. Like, no way on earth. Matter of fact, if a black NFL quarterback played like that, they probably send that motherfucker a bill. They wouldn't pay him nothing.
If you under contract, you can't get sent a bill, man. They got to pay you.
Hey, look, they'll find a way. They will find a way.
I'm glad you brought that up because the wife and I, actually, no, I'll take that back. The wife, which always finds these nuggets of information that I can talk about on this show, says to me, John Gruden is suing the Raiders and the NFL, basically for sullying his reputation.
I mean, look, man, that is the American dream right there, where you can sue an NFL team for putting your racist bullshit out and say, hey, man, motherfuckers wouldn't known I was a racist if you didn't put it out there. It's your fault. I'm racist. That's what it is. You got to pay me for being racist now.
Man, but I was thinking to myself, other than what you said, which is very truthful, because that's exactly what I was saying. Is there a team sport that he could actually coach and survive this? Because personally, I'm like, your line of work requires you to be the leader of black and brown people.
Yep.
And if you are a known racist, misogynist, and just basic bigot. How in the world are you going to lead black and brown people anywhere? Who would play for you? I mean, you played football. You understand how dangerous it is. You got to be able to, follow your leader unequivocally.
I agree, but I mean, truthfully, somebody could still get away with it. And once again, I'm gonna go back to white privilege again as well, in which, as black people, we are generally made to just have to understand that white people can be racist, and as long as they apologize, eventually they'll get the keys back to the car.
You're not.
Whereas somebody like, and I'm not saying Kyrie is, it's not an apples to oranges thing, but when he made detrimental comments about the Jewish community, we was ready to cancel him forever. Like, there were people that didn't want him to be able to exist anymore. And all I'm saying is we've seen too many examples of white men with power getting caught saying nigger this, nigger that. And, 2 or 3 years later, they got their job back.
True.
I mean, think about the coach at Liberty, which is a religious institution.
Wait a minute, I ain't hear about this. What's going on here?
No. Well, he's about to get another job. I think Auburn. I think they're about to hire him at Auburn. But before Auburn, at his last job, he got caught making phone calls to escort services from the school phones.
Are you for real?
And then his next job is Liberty University.
I guess everybody want to win.
A school where you supposedly can get kicked out for fornicating. They was like, you know what? This is the guy.
And I have receipts for that because a good friend of mine attended her undergrad there, and she can vouch because she knew a few people that got escorted out to the gate behind that. And then the Falwells out here just basically debauchery 101. Hey, Black Morticia Adams, how you doing? But I'm like, it's a real two-faced place. I don't appreciate the students are not my problem. The institution itself and who runs it is. But so that doesn't really surprise me because at the end of the day, you can say, hallelujah all you want to, but if you want to win in football bad enough, you'll do what you have to do.
Hey, look, I ain't even gonna lie. Liberty recruited me in high school, and they started talking about them rules, and I was just like, nah,
I'm good.
Not for me.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I couldn't have made it.
Did you tell me?
You know what? Couldn't have made it is not actually the accurate term. I probably could have made it. I'm pretty sure I didn't want to have that type of restriction. I didn't want to live in fear like that. I didn't want to live in fear like that.
Wait a minute. What? Fear?
Yeah.
How do you figure it's fear?
All right. Paint a picture. Let me paint a picture here. So you've got an institution full of 18 to young 20-year-olds in one place. You've got football player being forced to work out, being forced to be somebody that everybody on campus will know, whether you want to or not, at the peak hormonal stage of a young man's life, peak physical condition, and peak temptation. Bro, that's living in fear. That is living in fear.
That's true. I give you that because everything you do, let's see, Liberty's like $30,000 a year now. Everything you do is your $120,000 scholarship.
Yeah.
I mean, basically that's what you're living with. I think my homie was like, if you get caught off campus, it still counts.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So one, let's say, you get a big win, team is celebrating, you have one too many alcoholic beverages, and next thing you know, somebody got a picture of you in an indecent position with a young lady who it was consent, everybody was cool with it, but then the institution goes, yeah, you can't go here no more, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
that's living in fear, man. That's living in fear, man.
Yeah, that's true. Because if you tell Mrs. Brown that's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, I ain't about to go home and mama be like, "Hey, why you get kicked out of school?" I'd rather tell her I flunked. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, mom, I'm sorry, I'm stupid. Like that's
Yeah,
what
I'm sorry, I'm stupid.
yeah,
You know
sorry.
she's got your grade. She can tell that you're not stupid.
Yeah, man, she wouldn't have dug that. Yes, she would have. But
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? Just like, hey, I'd rather say I'm stupid. Like, look, this is your fault, mom. If you wouldn't have had sex with that man and gave him them crap jeans, because I ain't gonna blame her for them jeans.
Wait
If
a
he wouldn't
minute.
have gave
Wait a
me the
minute.
dumbass jeans, I might have could have finished college. But
So to blame this on your dad is like making business decisions?
first of all, we've already decided that it's always daddy's fault. No matter what the case, no matter what it is, it's always daddy's fault.
So you're telling me that your mom has no flaws that she gave you?
Not
Oh,
that I'll say out loud. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'll say out loud.
I'm laughing because it's funny because I don't blame you. I wouldn't do it either.
I'm about to say like what negative things you gonna get any man to say about their mom?
Nothing.
Exactly.
I mean, I'll get away with it because my mom is deceased, but I'm still not gonna say it. So, yeah, I think the only time I actually ever had a chance to do it and didn't do it was I tasted mac and cheese that was equal to my mom's, and I said nothing because I knew if I said something, I wasn't gonna get the mac and cheese anymore.
But the correct answer was, hey, this pretty good. How's the macaroni? It's all right.
It's all right.
You know what I'm saying? Look, every male has perfected that. It's all right. Every male has perfected all right. You got to say it anytime you go out with your boys and have a good time. Hey, did you have a good time? It's all
It's
right.
all right. I mean,
How was your day off without me? I mean, it was all right. You know, I ain't really getting to nothing.
well, I think you're supposed to say, "Girl, I just wish you would have been home."
I mean, look, that's taking it to the next step. But at a minimum, you can't sound excited. You know what I'm saying? You can't ever come home and be like, that was the greatest Friday night I've ever experienced with my boy. You know what, baby, sit down. Let me tell you about all the awesomeness that occurred without you. Because that's all she's hearing is the without you part.
Wait a minute, but she can say that if she go out. It's like if winter went out with her girls, and she had a great time. That's exactly what she would tell you.
Separate, not equal.
So now this is the board. This is Brown versus Board of Education for real.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Because you're absolutely right. She can say that. She come home and tell me about how awesome everything in life was, and I'm going to be happy for her. For her, you know why? Because I'm gonna be happy for me too. Because every guy feels like that. She goes out and has a great time and comes home in a great mood. Why the fuck am I gonna argue with it?
I understand that. I mean, I understand what
But
you're
I
saying.
can't do the same thing, and I'm okay with that. I understand I can't do
But
that.
see, why can we be okay with that?
Look, man, I don't make the rules. I just know what the rules are, AG.
No, I'm saying I know that. Both of us know that. What's up, Ruben?
What's going on, everybody? What's
But-
going on?
Well, my real question is, how our souls and our spirits are set up to be able to deal with certain and obvious inequities. That's what I'm asking.
It's called being a man. It's called being a man. Man up, AG, and deal with it.
Yeah.
Ruben, my eye game is top notch, is it not? You've been around with me, and individuals have asked, "Hey, how was it?" And you hear me with no hesitation.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I've seen it too many times.
She's right beside me. She knows my game.
Yeah.
She knows she's not gonna get more than it was alright.
She don't even be asking, man.
And if she asks with details, it's like, hey, man, you know the usual, just nothing
Same
too
old,
crazy.
same old.
Yeah, nothing too crazy. You know, we're hanging out with Ron. You know, Ron doing some Ron shit. You know, Terry, and you know, Ruben being Ruben. You know, just
So you
it
give
was-
no
it was good.
details and you make sure everything was just like.
Well, look, you can give details, but you can't give details with energy, AG. Like she can come home and have a story of it with excitement and joy, and I'm all in engaged. I can't do the same thing because if I do that, it looks as if I enjoy doing something without her more than I would enjoy doing something with her.
Then you can't
And
do
we've
that.
already established it's really not the case, but it's separate, not equal.
That's what y'all keep telling me.
Because it's true.
It's
I'm
true.
just kind of
AG
trying to
wants
poke
to
the
know why
bear.
it's that way, and my thing is I don't question rules, I just understand them and I adhere to them.
Really, what I'm actually saying, I'm not asking the question necessarily as much as I am just making a statement through a question, which is men are built to do certain things, and sometimes women overstep and they don't really realize what they're losing if they actually get what they're asking for.
Hey,
So-
I'm gonna disagree with that statement when you said men are built to that. We're not built for that. We're programmed to deal with that.
I think
we're
you're
programmed.
I'm
to
telling
be
you,
that
man.
way.
I'm telling you. I've seen people that are programmed, and I've seen people that are just built a certain way. And men can do things that women cannot. I know I
mean-
said a bad thing when I just said that, but it's still true.
I mean, you said it. You know what I'm saying? You see, Ruben didn't chime in.
And nor do I want him to, because I want him to have a girlfriend and a wife and all that one day. If he says anything to the contrary right now, he might not. But what I'm telling you is,
Shit.
okay, keep thinking I'm wrong about that. Anyway,
Well, I
I just
mean, he's right now because I mean, it's just him.
I mean, but we're talking. See, you
He's
gotta,
dealing with the selfish trinity right now. Me, myself, and I. Like that's
you gotta be future
he's
based
in there
sometimes.
for right now.
Future based, man. I'm thinking about this dude's future, man. I'm trying to give you a little love 401k right now.
No, AG, he's doing exactly what he's supposed to do right now because now when he finds a nice young lady, that young lady can tell all her friends that she fixed him.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, he used to be like he do what he want, but you know what? I got that straight.
I got that straight. And see, you know what? That's the other thing too, man. Women, I'll never forget it. It says, because I did something for my girlfriend one time. We were at a family gathering, and I did something for my girlfriend one time, and then one of the older women in there said, "Oh, baby, you got him trained." And it didn't bother me, but I thought about it. I said, you know, I couldn't say that about a woman in here. Just saying.
Yes, because AG, it's okay for somebody to compare us to being a dog, but we can't call a woman a bitch. I'm just saying that it's just, we can
Oh
be
my
called,
God,
we
that
can
is
be
so true.
compared to dogs, but we can't call a woman a bitch.
Well, see, I would say this on that, Matt. It depends what it is, because like on one side of my
Spoken
family,
like a single male, depends on
That's
what it is.
hey, all I know is
Thank you for giving me the intro, by the way.
on at least one side of my family, you know, it is customary, not in the dating stage, but when the marriage happens and it's a family gathering, you know, hey, why don't you come home and fix a plate for your husband? And that's what happens. Like I see it, you know.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen very often.
I disagree. Happens in my family all the damn time.
Yeah, I was about to say that's a real old school thing.
Yeah.
too.
But that's the
My
whole problem
family's
because
like
we're
that.
talking about young women.
I said that's a real old school thing. Hey, look, Winter will do that sometimes to me. Like that, just a little while ago, she was like, "Hey, I'm about to go to the kitchen. Do you want something?" And every time she does that, it takes me about 4 or 5 seconds to answer.
Because you're not used to that.
Yeah, I'm about to say not because I don't know if I want anything or not, but I'm always either A, what's the angle,
Yep. There's a cost to this. It's a cost.
or B, I'm like, is she being funny right now? Like,
I mean, I've had some significant others, you know, when it was time to eat. Come on, baby, come get in the line and help serve. I've seen it, and I'm like, I don't be saying that. I just back up, and you do you. Because if you say yes, then that's on you. But if you say no, don't be mad to grumble.
you see, it's also different. I mean, I guess my situation is also different too because we have kids. So, like, when it comes to the whole food serving thing, I already know my place. Like, I already know if she's gonna prepare anybody's food, it's gonna be the kids. And
Yeah.
I'm all right with that. It's like whatever, cool. I got feet. I can go get my own food.
But rarely do you see a man go get their woman food unless she got some issues. Like she got an injury or she pregnant or
I'm
anything like that.
gonna disagree with that
I'm
too.
gonna
Like,
disagree too.
Yeah,
once again, I have not seen that. I'm not saying on certain instances I've seen that, but like just because she don't want to get up and eat, because usually what happens is she usually behind the table serving food. I've seen it. I can't sit here and say it's like that for everybody, but I'm just letting you know what I've seen.
Yeah, I don't know how your Thanksgivings work.
I was gonna say the Sturdivant side of the family for you.
It's not really Thanksgivings. I mean, it's more like, well, when we get to, like big get-togethers and stuff. I mean, you know, but for instance, Dad go get his own food, but then there's sometimes that Mom asks him what he wants, and I'm just like, that's awesome.
Okay.
I mean, you know, and I think it's more of like an appreciative thing.
And you know what we could never say? We could never be like, man, he got her trained.
Hell no, you crazy?
No. That would be a no.
That would be a slap in the face.
See? And that's why I was saying I think men can handle certain things that women can't. I mean, they say the same thing about us. We couldn't handle this. We couldn't handle that. Only thing I'm saying is they're right.
Like childbirth. Like women always point like men couldn't do that. And my thing is like,
if I had to.
No, Ruben, I'm gonna be like, it's not that I couldn't deal with it. I know how pregnancy happens. Therefore, if I don't want to go through it, I'm gonna make sure pregnancy don't happen.
I mean, yeah.
Because look, I have witnessed the miracle of childbirth. If you told me, hey, dog, if y'all want to have another kid, you gotta do that, I'd be like, look like we ain't having no more kids.
Vasectomy time.
Yeah, like we are all good on that.
I mean, get it done.
I mean, hell, the idea of, you know, a period each month, like, because if I bleed for 2 or 3 days straight, it's over with. Life is
What are you gonna do? Kill yourself? What you mean?
I can't do it. I can't do it. Like 3 days straight. Like
I thought a period was
3
7.
to 5 days or 3 to 7. Like every woman's different, but I'm just saying, like multiple days period bleeding. Nope, can't do it.
First of all, just that in itself, and I don't like blood either, bro.
I think the first 10 minutes.
We're not even talking about the hormones and the cramping and all that other stuff. No,
Yeah.
just the blood is
The sight of
enough for
blood
me
is
to-
over.
It just
done,
It's not even the sight of blood. It's just knowing that blood is exiting my body
and you can't stop it.
and I can't do nothing about it.
And it's gonna happen again in 28 days.
Yo, man. Big up to women.
I ain't
And
gonna
we're
say
back.
big-
We're
I ain't- I
right
ain't
back
about
to
I ain't
square
about to
one.
big up the women. I'm just gonna go, hey, I acknowledge that I ain't trying to do it. So you know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't trade places with you for that at all.
Acknowledge them.
But we have to all the time. Well, we have a question of the day. We have been having a question of the day for the last 3 weeks, but we finally
Yeah.
gonna get to it today.
The only
Yeah.
reason we can be able to get to it is because Ruben was late. That's why.
Wow!
Hey,
Shots
that's
I'm
my-
not saying the last 2 weeks we've talked about football for like 30 minutes, whether we wanted to or not.
damn straight. And that don't mean this episode ain't over yet. That don't mean we'll get all that.
Wow.
But no, I on purpose put question of the day first. That's done on purpose.
Either
'Cause
way, we're
usually it's
getting
at
to it
the
today. Either way, we're getting to it today.
I mean, let's go.
Okay. Well,
I
question.
can't help you, but let's go.
Okay. Question of the day. What song has become so popular that the original performance and artist aren't known as the original performer or writer? You can have 5, you can have 1, either way. So go ahead, Ruben.
I ain't got nothing. The only thing I can think about.
Hold on. Hold on. So
Hey,
wait,
hey.
this supposed to be the question today for like 3 weeks now. And
I ain't
you
got
gonna be
nothing
like,
there.
I ain't got nothing.
You
He doesn't
wonder,
do his homework.
No wonder we ain't been getting to it because he been avoiding it. Because
Exactly.
he's like, I ain't got the answers.
Exactly.
well, see, here's the thing. I'm gonna be honest. Y'all think about this stuff way differently than I think about it. So like y'all can spit out. Y'all gonna spit out tracks, and y'all gonna spit out who sung it first and all that stuff. My mind don't think that way. The only thing I can think of is a Diddy track when he used the Diana Ross "I'm Coming Out." I don't even know which track that is, but I know he did that, and I know that Fresh Prince did the "Ring My Bell" joint. Other than that, I'm gonna be like, for real? And so I'm gonna look, man. if there's something I do know, I know it's my lane. This ain't it.
Well,
So I'm gonna defer to y'all two.
the irony in all of this is the fact that number one, you do have an answer. You gave 2.
I about to say you gave 2,
But I can't.
and not only did you give 2, you gave 2 really good ones.
Exactly,
Too.
you really did.
But I can't tell you who's starting to ring my bell joint because I don't know.
I don't remember that either. I remember the song, but I don't remember.
I
the
was about to
artist.
say same thing. I remember the song.
I mean, the only reason I even remember the original is because shout out to Pops, he played that joint.
Yeah, this is
He
my
got
dad's
the
favorite too.
original on vinyl, and I'm just like awesome.
Yes.
And then I remember, DJ Jazzy Jeffers, Fresh Prince completely covering it, and it was like, yeah. So okay, I got my 2. That's it.
Okay.
Gotta move on.
What you got, Moby?
All right, so "Stay With Me" by DeBarge. But every time it comes on, I'm always thinking that Biggie "One More Chance" is about to come on because it's the
Okay.
same. That do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
See, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, but it's a dope DeBarge song. "Stay With Me," but every time I hear it comes on, I just assume it's Biggie.
And the only time when you say "Stay With Me," I think of Neo. His "Stay" song. I mean, I'm sorry.
Actually, I think of Blackstreet.
Oh, that too.
And
track?
honestly, I never knew that DeBarge did that until after.
Which
the fact.
track? Which Blackstreet track?
The same, they covered the song. They covered it.
Oh,
they
did
didn't
they?
just sample it. They
Oh.
covered it, and it's
Oh.
it's one of their bigger hits. And I thought it was their tune. So somebody said, "No, that's DeBarge." I was like, "For real?" So yeah,
Whatever happened to them?
What, DeBarge?
Yeah.
I mean, time,
Yeah.
problems,
I mean,
breakup,
yeah.
Shalimar.
Okay.
Brother Shalimar.
So
same thing.
time. So DeBarge is a lot of things. Like, so the older brother died.
Sucks.
Is that the one that was married to Janet Jackson for a minute?
Yeah.
He died.
Chico got locked up. That's a different one.
I'm sorry. There's like 20 of them. They're like 20 of them. They all look alike.
So there's a lot that happened with DeBarge. Like,
They need to do a true Hollywood story.
They probably
I
did.
mean, they have actually.
That's what I thought.
So my next track is "Be Alright" by Zapp. But when that comes on, I always think Tupac, "Keep Your Head Up," because it's
Okay.
the same as that. So sometimes when my Spotify will play that, I'm just waiting for Tupac to come in, and then I'm just, oh, okay.
Ooh, child.
So here's one you'll know, Ruben, because I didn't know the original song until my Spotify played the original beat, and I was like, oh snap, that's where they got it from. So Lou Reed, "Walk on the Wild Side" is Tribe Called Quest, "Can I Kick It?"
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I didn't know that.
I did know that.
See,
Wow.
see, you got one, Ruben. I didn't know that. One day that came, I was like, oh snap, that's where they got it from. Guess that was before my
I
time.
mean, but that whole Midnight Marauders album, the album after that, sample. I'm putting sample. It's not even fair.
I mean, Q-Tip's pretty good with the MPC, so yeah, expect
he is.
that.
He is.
The other one's another Biggie song, but it's Isley Brothers, "Between the Sheets." But I love it when you call me Big Papa. It's the same.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
How
I
do
mean,
you
the
not know that,
mid
Ruben?
'90s. I mean, it's almost like the Isley Brothers came back without coming back. So they started putting them in the videos.
No, they came back.
I mean,
They came
what
back.
I'm saying is, if
No,
it
but
had to
they
been
were
for
getting
that,
sampled a lot because even my other one, like Isley Brothers' "Footsteps in the Dark,"
yeah.
it was a good day. It was a good day.
Tell you, man, the '90s. Because I mean, Biggie. I mean, it was not Biggie, but I guess Murder Inc. had put Ron Isley in some. He was like Big Daddy in some of these videos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
Murder
they.
Inc.
I mean,
No,
they
you
got.
mean it was R. Kelly, Mr. Biggs.
Is that what it was?
Yeah,
Yeah, but
he
I remember
was
him
Mr.
being in a
Biggs.
series of videos.
But Murder
Yeah.
Inc. used him a lot too.
Okay.
I don't remember Murder Inc. using
Yeah.
it, but I remember him being in the R. Kelly, being the
he was
Mr.
in-
Biggs.
He was in a Shantae video.
Right. That's where I remember. Exactly.
I mean, after you became Mr. Biggs, that chunk was everywhere.
Exactly. But I mean, they were sampling the bejesus out of that, man. I was
But
like,
I don't know if there's any artist that's been sampled more in hip hop than Isley Brothers.
James Brown.
I don't know, man. It might be a push on that, man. It
Well,
really
I
might
mean,
be a
because
push.
see, if you count the drums, it's
Okay,
always
I
gonna be
guess-
James Brown.
Yeah,
Always. Because not only did they sample the songs, but they sampled the rhythm. So yeah, between that and I forgot the name of that drum break, but the Amen drum break. Between that and James Brown, man, can't nobody mess with those two.
Wow. So I'm looking at the board. Dolly wrote the Whitney Houston "I Will Always Love You" song.
Yeah, that was one of mine, and I didn't realize that until after the fact, and that's what sparked the question. Because most of the time, even like a month or two after the movie came out, if you were to ask most people that weren't country fans who wrote that song or who performed that song, they would say Whitney Houston.
Yep.
And Dolly Parton never even got mad. She was like, "Girl, that's your song now," but she got paid.
I was about to say, you don't get mad when you get paid.
Well, some people do.
You're right. You are right about that.
Who be getting mad and still getting paid?
You'd be amazed.
They hustling backwards.
Because if Otis Redding was still alive, and this is on my list too, if Otis Redding was still alive, he felt some type of way about Aretha Franklin taking a song from him, and that would be respect.
Did she not ask him?
I mean, you had to because of the legalities. It's not like what they do today. I think they were even label mates.
You can get sued for making a song that feels the same way.
Exactly.
Like how Robin Thicke got sued by
the Gay family.
Yo, that's
the dumbest ever. They're not even the same song.
Not at all.
But like Moby said, they feel the same on the surface, but they're not the same. But see, my thing is with Otis Redding was I got mad respect for Aretha Franklin because the other tidbit to that is that she never got a dime from Respect. Not one dime. He collected 100% 50%. He's collected 100% of the 50% that belonged to him. She never got paid a dime for that song.
Yeah, he Rolling Stones her.
Well,
because the Rolling Stones, man, sample shit if you want to. Ask the Verb about that. They sampled a bass line. They said we're gonna take everything you make off it. You can't put it in a greatest hits. You can't even sing that shit live. If you sing it live, we're getting paid. And then on top of that, just don't even play it no more.
Pretty hostile.
When it gets played, we get paid.
And
it's beautiful.
That's that anger. Because that was hostile. They had to do all that.
Yeah, they did because they asked and they said no. And they said, "Fuck you, we're gonna do it anyway."
Oh, see, well, that's different. I didn't realize.
That is different.
That's
they
different.
said, "Fuck you." That's why we got lawyers, and they're done. You haven't heard shit from them since. It killed them. Killed the whole career. Sorry about that.
So you got some more, Moby? You got some more?
I mean, my other one was Gangsta's Paradise, Coolio. Just because that.
Who did that?
Was that Stevie Wonder? Yeah. It was still the Stevie Wonder song.
That's
And he requested, the only request he made for Coolio is that he didn't cuss in the song, which is why he didn't cuss in the song.
So there's no edit. There's just that. That's what the.
Yeah.
Wow.
There's no curse words in that song.
Okay.
Wow.
But yeah, Stevie Wonder. That's for real.
Rest in peace, Coolio.
Well, mine. They already mentioned Dolly Parton and Whitney Houston, which is big because, like I said, no one knew, or most non-country fans didn't know. But Summer Madness is summertime for DJ Jazzy Jeff and Kool and the Gang, because really Summer Madness is really psychedelic or like borderline
psychedelic instrumental, man.
Yeah, so that was kind of cool.
And it's a dope instrumental.
It really is.
Like you can just listen to that instrumental straight and vibe.
Yes.
So that's just really. So that was really just the Gang.
Yeah, because there wasn't a whole lot of singing on it.
Pretty much. It was
the gang. Yeah.
Well, actually, no, really do nothing on it.
Because you can't really say that because Kool was not a singer. Kool was the bass player.
Oh, really?
Yes. Kool was the bass player, and the Gang was the rest of the band he put together. Yeah. But there wasn't really a lot of singing on it.
First of all, that's dope as hell that they named the band after the bass player. Because I didn't know that. I thought the dude who was singing was Kool.
Nah, they've changed a couple times. But yeah, Kool was the bass player.
So there was some Van Halen shit.
What do you mean? Eddie Van Halen is not a bass player. Eddie Van Halen is a guitar player.
Yeah, but I'm saying the name is not off the singer.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, no. Yeah, right. That's right.
Because he made the band.
Right. My second one is All Along the Watchtower. And if you ask most rock and roll fans my age, they're going to say Jimi Hendrix. That is not true. That is Bob Dylan. Jimi Hendrix just redid the song and it was so good that he stole it. And then, ironically enough, Jimi Hendrix wrote a song called Voodoo Child.
Yeah.
Most people won't well, I'll say some people won't. That won't be their first answer. Their first answer will be Stevie Ray Vaughan. And they'll be like, "Man, Voodoo Child's the bomb," and they will play it and say, "No, Jimi Hendrix wrote the song. Stevie Ray Vaughan took it somewhere else," which is also true. And yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got.
Well, all right.
Yes, sir. So we finally got the question out the way. I thought that was very interesting.
It was. I knew more than I thought.
And now all the new hip hop songs coming out now, I just keep hearing all the original 3 6 Mafia and Project Pat songs in my head when they come on. Because right now, I think Juicy J and DJ Paul are getting sampled in hip hop more than any artist in hip hop right now. Like every time something comes on, I'm just like, yeah, man, that was on the Getty Green Project Pat album.
Which goes to tell you how dope that DJ Paul did those beats back in the day.
Well, it also makes you feel old.
Juicy J and DJ Paul. Like,
yeah, I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah, because it makes
Academy
you feel
Award winners, man. They say at the beginning of every track.
I know, right? You think they let that die? Hell no.
Hell no, you don't let that die.
So do we have a Hey Ladies today? Or did we already talk about that?
No, we ain't talked about that yet. Well, actually, we kind of got into it on accident, but yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I came into some shit.
But that wasn't.
I came into some shit. I was like, oh.
Because that wasn't the original question. Actually, we was talking about football because of John Gruden suing the NFL and all that. But anyway, the Hey Ladies today is just a question, and I want y'all to elaborate. Especially Ruben, because he's not married.
Oh,
and he doesn't have a girlfriend right now. And it's just like, the question is, well, actually, here's the story. We were all sitting around at work one day, the women talking about, you know, what they want in a man or whatever it is. And my homie was like, it's a quote, so forgive the profanity. But my homie was like, I need a man to put up with my bullshit. And I had never heard that before. I was like, what?
You ain't never heard that?
Well, I hadn't. But see, then after I heard her say it, it was coming up everywhere. Like weeds. I was like, what are these women talking about? Y'all, so what y'all doing? And this is my take on it. What y'all doing is telling me y'all need a man to put up with all that foolishness y'all got going on. And you letting us know that it's not going to get any better. This is who I am. I know it's trifling, but I'm going to be trifling because I can do that. And these dudes out here don't care. And I'm like, what? So what do y'all think it is?
I think the same way.
It's not that they don't care, AG. What they care about more, though, is getting vagina.
Okay. That makes it all make sense.
I'm just saying, it's not that they don't mind. Like, if you hear these young dudes talking about, man, I love me a toxic chick, what they're really saying is, we have established the fact that most of the fine ass women that we see are toxic as fuck. So if I want to be able to sleep with them, I gotta embrace it.
That's the dumbest shit I ever heard.
Okay, so basically,
I don't make the rules. I don't even gotta agree with the rules. I just know what they are.
True.
Black Morticia Adams, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. I want to be a man now.
Hey, BMA, I'm trying to tell you, that's what she said. And after she said it, it seemed like every woman I heard talking say it. I'm like, what?
Yo, that's literally like one of the things I say. Because, look, man, I know I'm in a point in my life where it's going to be hard for me to change for anything. So, like, I have quirks that, you know, I call them quirks. Some people call them annoyances, whatever. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's part of me. That shit, some of this shit ain't going nowhere.
I realize what you're saying, and I appreciate you being self-aware, but what I'm saying is much like what Moby is saying. The rules of the game make me have to deal with this, and the rules of the game saying, I can't have this foolishness. I have to improve. I have to improve as a person to be able to be awarded the queen.
I see it as them giving you a warning. Yo, there's some crazy shit over here. There's good shit, but there's some crazy shit. I'm letting you know right now that there's some shit that you may not like, but you gotta get it. You gotta take all of this for what it is: the good shit, the bad shit, the crazy shit.
Okay.
And I think that's fair. I mean, because I would at least like to know up front what I'm dealing with. Because when the grand scheme of thing is, that could have been also part of their representative. But at least at that point in time, the representative's telling the truth. Because see, every representative don't tell the truth like that. You know, they make a thing like, you the greatest shit ever. And, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then you find out the girl can't cook water. And it's just like...
Oh, stop.
Uh-oh.
Did you say the girl can't cook water?
Exactly.
That's sad, bro. But it's true. He's not wrong.
No, there's some women out who don't know what
How you burn water?
Oh, you can burn water, bro.
Yeah, it evaporates, right?
What? No, it evaporates, but it'll leave a charred residue if you let it. Just saying.
I know women who've never used a stove, ever. Like a stove. They know what a microwave is, but they've never used a stove.
I get
What?
pretty offended when your go-to. I just can't. I can't do it, man. But it is what it is.
But
It's
you don't
just-
have to. That's the good thing. Right now, you don't have to. But everybody's got a select set of skills that they don't want nobody to know about until you too deep.
Hey, man, put what Black Morticia Adams just posted on the board. Put that up. Men should stop settling. Men settle way more than women. We would leave a man so fast if they acted like most women did.
That's true.
Black Morticia Adams, you have officially lost your female card. You are to the curb right now because she just let the secret out. However, it's not going to change. Nothing's going to change. They're always going to be that way. But I'm saying these are the things that I hear. And to your point, Ruben, the thing is, man, they can tell you that they have a lot of foolishness to deal with. But if you tell them that, like if she said, you know what, I need somebody to deal with my foolishness. I need somebody to deal with my bullshit. Are you that dude? No, I'm good. It's going to be a problem. She's not going to just sit there and go, okay, that's fair enough. Move on. No, it's going to be a problem.
Like, honestly, if a woman told me that, depending on my first thought process on her, would determine if I ask more questions or not. If I ask more questions, then I might be interested, even if I just want to know what it is. I'm just curious. But, I mean, it's just like doing interviews, man. The longer your interview, the better. If your interview's 5 minutes, cancel Christmas.
Oh.
I mean, it's just what it is. I mean,
And no, Black Morticia Adams, she does not turn on the stove.
yeah, I can't even deal with that. Like, really? Can't,
You walk into a
don't-
woman's house and there's no cheese or grease residue on the bottom of it, there's a problem.
I don't know if I go that far.
Yeah,
But-
no, that lets me know you don't use it. Because
Nah,
who
man.
cleans the stove, bro? Who cleans the stove?
Nah, man, you look in the refrigerator and you see what's in there.
Yeah, that too.
If there are cooked things in there, awesome. But if you see styrofoam and Chinese shit and don't look like she can cook anything, nothing in there is cooked. If she don't own butter, that's a problem.
Yeah, truth.
You know,
Truth.
it's just there's certain things you look for, whether to learn if a woman can cook. Not she may have utensils. That's not what you look for. You look for cooking shit.
They're probably plastic ones
I mean, but
from all the
it's-
takeout.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. You know, you look for cooking shit.
Well,
And you know, do you have olive oil? Because if you don't have olive oil, what are you doing?
wait a minute. Call me Mr. Gomez from here on out. What does that mean?
Man, I don't know.
Tell us
That
what that
clearly
means,
means
Black
something.
Morticia Adams. I'm kind of curious. But no, man, it's just like I said before. I heard that and something triggered it today, and I wanted to make sure that I said something about it for the Hey Ladies because I wanted to kind of see where everybody was on this.
Yeah,
Because
he's
it's
the
like
last-
it
he's the
seems to
last
be
one to the party.
it seems to be a young woman thing, but I hear it so often now. But
No,
really,
it's an old woman thing.
older women my age or older say it too. They just say it in a different way, but basically, they're just a little bit more forward.
It's what's happened is like the generation, I guess the younger generation, because I mean, I guess some people in my generation are still like this, but I see it a lot with younger. It's they have turned the idea of flaws and stupidity, and they've put it in the same category. Like there's a difference between a flaw and you stupid. Like they'll make a statement like one day you'll find a man that'll appreciate all of your flaws. That is absolutely true. You know what a flaw is? A flaw is, hey, you got a lazy eye, or hey, you got some stretch marks, or hey, maybe you got a finger that bends the wrong way. You know what's not a flaw? Being stupid. It's not a flaw. A lot of times it's a choice. I'm just saying, a lot of times that's a choice.
You know, it's not a flaw being stupid.
He's right. Having a flaw and being stupid is not mutually
AG,
exclusive.
I'm not saying having low intellect. I'm not saying that. I'm saying sometimes doing stupid shit is not a flaw. It's a choice.
Yeah.
No, I know exactly what you meant. It was just a delivery.
But people, you know, oh, one day, girl, don't worry about it. You're gonna find a man that appreciate all of your flaws. Yes, you will. You won't find a man that appreciates your dumb ass.
Well, that's not true.
No, you'll find a man that will tolerate it enough to get what they want.
Some men like them stupid.
No. See, there's a difference. They don't like them stupid. Some dudes are Captain Save a Hoes. There's a difference. Some dudes like wearing a cape. You know what I'm saying? Some dudes don't feel good unless their woman is somebody that needs saving. You know, the Disney thing works both ways. Like a lot of women were taught as a Disney woman, you need a man to save you and validate you. And a lot of men watch those same things and realize the only way they can be a man is they got to save a woman. So I mean, Disney didn't just fuck up women. I mean, it really made everybody think about relationships in a flawed manner.
And see, and with that, you know, the statement was made earlier of a woman fixing a man. There are men who like to fix women.
True.
Save. They won't call it fix.
Save.
They call them to save.
Yes, save. Oh, let me go put the cape on.
Because they want another
go do some work.
dependent. There are some men that want another dependent.
I'm good.
Because dependency is a form of control.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
So I mean, have you never heard Captain Save a Ho, AG?
No, I just hadn't heard it in a long time.
Because you lost it.
That was so funny. And I was still in the part where he was talking about the difference between flaws and being stupid.
There's serious differences from being flawed and stupid. Like I've seen women be like, oh, I just need a guy to understand that sometimes I'm gonna yell at you and be mad at you for no reason. You're just gonna have to deal with it. It's just a character flaw. No, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah, I don't know who she be messing with.
That's emotional immaturity, and you should seek counseling, not seek a man that's gonna put up with that shit. Because the only men that put up with toxic shit like that are toxic fucking men.
Or weak men like I was.
Same thing. I think a weak man can be just as toxic as a bully. Like,
Well, I mean, if they feed into
yeah, I mean,
that type of
toxic
shit.
is toxic.
Yeah.
So I was toxic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was, man. Things I would deal with. Good gravy. Until one day, I think I dealt with it until I didn't. And once I didn't, it was like,
That's what usually happens.
I'm about to say, if all men, like every dude likes to tell a story of their past relationships. Well, most dudes, until they get old enough to be honest, will tell the story of their past relationships as being, you know, I was the big man. I ain't put up with that shit, blah, blah, blah. But every dude has put up with some stupid shit for at least one chick. Like, everybody has one chick that you look back on and you just go, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, how? There is no magical unicorn vagina ever worth putting up with that dumbass shit.
Nope.
And like you said, most people just put up with it until they don't.
Yeah, I think in my case, it got a little too good to her, and she said the wrong thing. You just gotta see. The thing is here. This is okay. If you're listening to me right now, toxic women, what you're not understanding is the boundaries. If you don't understand exactly when not to push, you will find yourself by yourself. And so that happened to me. She said something to me that's a no-no, and I just kind of snapped emotionally and just was done in that instant. And it's just like she called me. She tried to call me back 2-3 weeks later, as I just didn't even answer. Where before I would have jumped at the chance. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
They don't
Like,
they don't
I mean,
understand the boundaries. They take it to
I think
places,
everybody's
man.
got that one story.
I'm
where
like,
you
good
just
gravy.
Yeah, because I know I was I don't know what the hell I was doing with her. I won't say we were dating. I don't know what we were doing, but she said something to me, and it just made me get out of character. Like and when I got out of character,
Oh yeah.
like she didn't like the character, even though I was the character that she said she wanted. I mean, I think the exact statement that was made to me that night was, how come a guy can't just have sex with a chick and not try to get so emotionally involved?
You told us that story. Wow.
Yeah, and
then
then I had sex and didn't get emotionally involved and left, and it was like I was the asshole.
right, exactly. Didn't you just do what she said? You answered the call, didn't
See,
you?
the problem was I was too good at it, apparently.
But she wanted you to be good. She wouldn't want you to be average.
I mean, I guess, but I mean, look, I guess I was all the way asshole. Like I checked out. I was just
Yeah.
I checked out.
Crazy.
So, and
So
let me
Moko,
give
go ahead.
let me give crazy women a hint. There's only so many times that you can say to your man that somebody in their family ain't shit. There are limitations, and then the limitations are who you talking about. Like, if you said like, that's why your mama ain't shit. Depending on the time,
Who would say that?
you got one. Depending on the time, you got one.
I would say you got
disagree.
none.
You ain't got none. Like,
mean, I'm just
you can
saying.
say you don't like my mama. You can say I don't want to talk to your mama. You can say, hey, I don't really get down with your mama. Cool. Those are all acceptable things. Ain't nobody got to like my mama. But if you be like, your mama ain't shit,
Yeah.
well, neither are we anymore.
I've heard a girl tell a dude that to his face. Your mama ain't shit. He just didn't do anything. And I was like,
I mean, there ain't nothing to do but leave. Right?
You just don't call her anymore, or just leave her where she is and tell her to catch an Uber.
don't call it anymore. Yeah, that I would assume that conversation and that relationship would be done immediately.
That's not true.
Yeah, if you sitting down at the dinner table and you having a nice dinner with your significant other and y'all get into some type of disagreement and the response is,
That's why your mama ain't shit.
that's why your mama ain't shit. It's hey, I hope you got a ride home, and I'm gonna pay for this half of the food, and I'm gonna be up out.
Be
know
like
what I'm saying?
two checks.
Hell, I might even do some petty shit. I might be like, hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom, and I might just dip out, like stick you with the check and the way home. Like,
What are those commercials that do that? When they was like, how many checks, 1 or 2? And it looks at the girl and he's like, am I getting some? And she said no, he'd be like 2.
two checks.
There's a commercial, I can't remember which commercial it is.
I gotta see
But
this
it's hilarious.
commercial.
Oh, it's funny.
Hey
It's
man,
so funny.
that just always makes me think the old rest his soul Patrice O'Neal joke when he's like, man, I'm talking to the chick at the bar, man, we having good conversation. I'm like, hey, why don't we go back to the crib and mess around? And she says, I don't have casual sex. So he goes, well, I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here because I don't just be out here having casual conversation.
I mean,
Oh my goodness.
at least he was honest about it.
Hey man.
I thought it seemed fair.
Hey,
I ain't gotta like it, but it seemed fair.
it is what it is.
Separate but equal.
Moko Cowboy wants to know what my breaking point was in this particular situation, and my breaking point was
I wanted to say it. I wanted to ask too, but I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know if you got to rip that Band-Aid off again.
no. It's like I said before. Once she said it, I didn't feel anything anymore. So it's no Band-Aid to rip off. But the thing one of the things that you don't want to say to me if we're in a relationship is, I just want to be happy. Because my dad taught me in many different ways that if someone's not happy with you, then let them go. You can't change anyone. No hard feelings. It is what it is. Let them go. So you're talking to someone who doesn't want to be around when he is not wanted. So we got into a conversation and it was just like, why are you doing this? Where are you going? Why are you doing this? We have this relationship. We've been building this for this amount of time, whatever. Your daughter's involved. All these things are going on. What are you doing? And she was like, I just want to be happy, which let me know that I can't make you happy. And at that moment, it was like, click, snap, and it was over. She didn't know that because I didn't respond. I just said, okay, I understand. Phone call was over. And that was it. I never talked to her again. It was a relationship that I was in and out of for like 13 years. And I'm telling you, it was the most liberated I've ever felt in my entire life. I didn't want to be liberated, but when she did it, I was like, hey, this is what life looks like. I'm good. A few weeks later, I met my wife. She wasn't real happy with that either, but it didn't matter.
I mean,
It's the best thing she ever did. And I promise you, if I had to live my life over again, I wouldn't change a thing. And if I ever saw her somewhere, I'd be like, thank you. Appreciate you. She thought she was playing it. Nah, yeah. She did.
She was playing a big joke.
And the funny thing is, my wife had to explain that to me. Because I think I had put on Facebook that I was in a relationship, and I got some dumb random like text from her about nothing a couple days later, and it was just like, I was just like, you made her the queen and this and that and the other. I was like, I tried to do that with you and you told me no. And it's just like, what are you talking about? You should have been
like, look, I'm just out here trying to be happy. You know what
I'm saying? I didn't want to be petty. I didn't want to be petty. And I just never responded.
I don't feel like that would have been a petty response.
But it is.
I feel like that would have been truthful, man.
Oh, no. Most of the time when you're being petty, it doesn't have anything to do with truthful. I'm just saying, it's just like, I just didn't feel, the thing was, I wasn't trying to stay away from her. I didn't care. And that's what she wasn't counting on. What she was used to was her being able to do what she wanted to do, and I'd come running back for whatever reason. And this time she went too far, which is what led me to say what I just said, which is a lot of these toxic women out here aren't smart enough to understand what the boundaries are. And it's just like, y'all are ridiculous.
With you, AG. Like, what it is a supply and demand thing. Because, like, yeah, she lost you, but there's a sucker born every day.
It is, but she never
and women know they have a commodity that is always in demand. Like, when all else fails, pussy always sells. And that's why they call it the oldest profession. All that, man. It's just true. Like, so whatever you won't do, she can find somebody that will.
Okay, and I agree with you. It just didn't happen to her.
Yeah. I mean, she was out here, like somebody said, thought she had the big joke, and she out here playing with low spades. Like you can get a couple books that way, but
hey, baby, the big joke is the one without the writing on it. You had the writing on it. Sorry about your luck.
I'm just saying, sometimes it's just wow, whatever. But the bottom line
references confuse me because, like, I don't really play spades like that, so. I don't even know if I'm using spades references.
No, you're actually good. Because the big joker says Joker, and that's it. The little joker kind of says Joker, but it has a whole bunch of little punk ass writing on it.
I'm sorry, people in the black community. Like, I don't play spades, and people in my family don't either. So
yeah, you don't need to tell nobody.
I guess I didn't have the adequate black experience.
You didn't have to tell nobody.
As you tell me sometimes, just keep that to yourself.
I'm just saying, does dominoes count? Because, like, we play dominoes. Like,
wow, lame. Oh, that's cold. That's cold.
She calls me lame all the time.
Wow, bro.
But I mean, she calls me lame all the time, but she's still here, so.
Yeah, that's true. True.
She likes them lame.
Like she's got choices. I mean,
everybody's got a choice.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's got a choice.
Especially for the $1 Million Man. All right. So, all right, there we go with that. That didn't work out that well,
and I appreciated it.
What is BMA? I'm messed up. I'm trying to figure out what that is.
Black Morticia Addams.
BMA, Black Morticia Addams.
Oh, damn it! I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Did you serve hot chicken? Yeah, man. You see that shit she did to that dude?
What?
She gave him something that made him have extreme diarrhea and removed all his things that he could use to wipe his ass with.
Who did that?
Cold. Black Morticia Adams.
Wow.
That's cold blooded.
Remind me not to mess with her.
Yeah, well, that's cold.
That's like, you know what that reminds me of? Dumb and Dumber. Oh my God, I cannot see that.
Yo, real talk, no bullshit. That shit happened at camp one year. This one girl who will remain nameless could protect the innocent. She was. I mean, this dude, they won't doing nothing, but she was annoyed that dude. So at cooking class, I don't know why she had X-Lax with her, but they made brownies in cooking class.
Oh, that's cold.
And her batch, she put some X-Lax in that joint.
Oh man.
And gave him some. Dude was on tour for like 3 hours at camp. No bullshit.
Actually, what's worse than that is if you put an eye drop, a drop of eye drop stuff in. Yeah, that's wrong, bro. That's wrong.
Man.
Yeah, the eye drop stuff make it come out both ways though, man.
Oh, it makes you puke too?
Yeah, it may come out both ways.
I didn't realize that. I thought it was all pooping. Okay.
Nah.
But Dumb and Dumber, holy cow. I never
Wow.
laughed that hard in my life.
W. Brown, the 4 Hearts Petty.
Exactly.
How you know? How you know what?
Well, we just talking about the eye drops.
The eye drop thing?
Oh.
I mean, not from personal experience, but I've seen it happen.
Yo, you want to know why you've seen it happen?
No, I saw it happen at Randolph-Macon, man.
Yo.
This dude was out bad, man. They got him.
Yo, I mean, you've seen him happen with that, but women are mean creatures, man.
He had
Women
on socks.
fuck you
That's
up.
cold.
Yes.
They take his socks off and wipe his booty.
That means they've been his dirty
Look,
ass
hey,
shoe.
mud foot.
He a mud. It's nasty.
So I'm assuming he was at his own place of residence.
I don't know. Was it?
Cause I'm gonna let you know if y'all shared a space together and you messed him up like that, like man, I've been wiping my ass with your shit. Like I've been like, where your t-shirts at? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Where is this conversation going?
All right, Moby, what you got for us today, man?
I mean, I hope he didn't have athlete's foot. Wow.
Mud foot with a fungus. That's Jack.
Ah! I don't even know how that would work.
I don't either. Actually, I can tell you it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work out too well for anyone.
No,
Like,
wiping and itching. I don't know, man. Where's John Madden when you need him?
I guess hemorrhoids.
That's something else. Oh, vacation hotel room is where they were.
mm.
So you took out all the shit.
So wait a minute. Y'all in a hotel. Yo, why you
That's
do that
fair.
to room? Why you do that to the maids in the hotel like that, man? You weren't just hurting him. You was affecting other people, man. They didn't like. Them people didn't deserve that.
Collateral damage, bro. Had to happen. Oh man.
That's some dirty shit. What you got, Moby?
So,
While we talk about dirty shit.
yeah, I got to give her credit for it because last time I didn't. So my executive producer, Winter, told me about a story that sparked an idea for me. Like I needed to know what the American dream really was. And because I think the American dream is rooted in lawsuits. Because only in America can you get rewarded for being stupid. Monetarily.
We were just
Only
talking about
in
this.
America.
We
You
were
ain't
just
lying.
talking about
You
this.
ain't no fucking lying.
So the story that sparked this idea, she told me about it, and I think it's an amazing example of American ingenuity. So a Florida woman, just coincidence, people, just a coincidence.
You can't
We
say
all
that.
know it's a U.S. territory, so we gotta count it as the American dream. Florida woman sues after claiming Velveeta shells and cheese cup takes longer than ready time to prepare stated.
Are you fucking shitting me?
Say that
So
one more
a
time.
Florida woman is suing the parent company of Velveeta cups after claiming it takes longer than the 3.5 minutes on the box says to prepare. Amanda Ramirez is listed as the plaintiff in the $5 million class action lawsuit that was filed against Kraft Heinz Foods Company. The suit alleges that the statement of ready in 3.5 minutes is false and misleading because the product takes longer than 3.5 minutes to prepare for consumption. Because the company did not count the prep time, peeling the label off, pouring the water to the line. It takes several more steps to complete. So she is suing Kraft for $5 million.
And we all know that Kraft is going to settle for probably between $25 and $500,000 to get this to go
Only
away.
in fucking America.
Yes. Yeah. Well,
Even the parts that we don't want to include. So I got to think, like, yo, what are some more of these like random lawsuits that actually made it to court? So we all know the McDonald's hot coffee one, but Winter told me that there's way more to that one, so I won't go into that one. But this one was just priceless. A couple got sued because of emojis that they used in a text message.
okay, explain that one.
So, the plaintiff stated that he had an apartment for rent, and the defendants in question inquired about the apartment via text message, and he ended up taking the listing down because he assumed that they wanted to rent the place out because of the emojis that they used within the text message, because they used the popping champagne bottle, smiley face. And the court stated that although this message did not constitute a binding contract between the parties, the message did naturally lead the plaintiff to greatly believe that the defendants were desiring to rent the apartment. So they did have to pay a month's of rent so he could put the property back on the market. Only in fucking America, man.
I can't.
They got sued over some emojis for $2,000.
I can't, bro. I just can't. I mean, it's like I don't even know what you just said, but I know exactly what you just said.
So this dude took the apartment down for 2 or 3 weeks as he got no response back from the defendants. And then he said, you know what? I'm going to sue you because you didn't get my apartment.
Wow. Was anything signed?
Nope.
It was just a text response.
Yep. And the court said that it was not a binding agreement, but because of the emojis, it did lead the plaintiff to believe that defendants were actually interested in the place, which led him to take the apartment listing down, in which they're saying it took a month for him to then rent the place out. So they had to pay a month's worth of the rent.
Okay. And apparently they won?
Yeah.
So they had to pay whatever you say they had to pay 1 month's rent?
Yep, $2,000. Here's the kicker. Hellman's owner was sued. Hellman's owner sued the competition for using the word mayo. The Just Mayo made by Hampton Creek used plant products instead of chicken eggs in its spread. So Hellman's sued them for putting on their product Just Mayo.
Okay.
Only in America, man.
Not wrong.
The American dream is being rewarded for being a dumbass. Somebody's got to pay because you stupid. And no, it's not a flaw. You stupid.
It's not a flaw.
Yo, like it's really making me like just want to go look at some products and just try to find people to sue. Apparently that's the new economic plan for America right now. You just got to find some people to sue or some companies to sue. You ain't got to get a job, just find somebody to sue. Yo, how you gonna sue Velveeta because the cup says 3.5 minutes Like, all you have to do is put water and put it in the microwave. So it takes an extra 35 seconds. So now they're gonna have to change their thing. It's gonna have to say from box to prep in 5 minutes or
Yes.
under 5 minutes.
Yes. Yes. It already cost you between 25,000 and 500,000. Yes. Learn the lesson, keep it moving. Learn the lesson and keep it moving.
Only in America, man.
Yes, that's true too.
Class action lawsuit. The American dream.
That's right.
That's all I got, Ruben. I'm sorry, man, but that shit's funny, man. Look, and there are so many more even wilder ones, but some of them would take too long to explain.
It's sad that there's so many more that are out there. I'm just saying. Wow. Mayo. Okay.
All right, man. I refuse to even comment on that bullshit. I can't bring myself to do it.
Are you sure?
So I'm positive. I'm fucking positive.
Wow.
And I brought some dumb shit on this show.
Hey, I didn't even tell you about the
Don't
16. There's a 16-year-old that sued his mom, saying that that she allegedly stole property and abused him for taking his cell phone away.
That's
and
abuse.
and demanded that they file a federal. They filed 2 charges on her for taking property because he had the new iPhone that was valued at $1,500, so it was above misdemeanor in that state. So technically, it was felony confiscation. At least that's what they claim. That's
There's
what the
such
kid
a thing?
claimed. Yes.
Felony confiscation?
Yes. After basically, it was the property. It's basically stolen property. Basically, the kid was saying that the mom. Once again, my thing was like, did this kid buy the phone?
That's what I was gonna say. You can't. You can't claim it's yours if you don't have receipts.
Man, you can do anything in America.
True enough.
I mean, you can claim to be whatever sex you want. There's one dude that sued his state because he wanted to legally change his age. Yeah, I ain't make that shit up. He sued the state because he wanted to legally be able to change his age.
But
to what?
You only have one day when you were born.
Bruh, he wanted to legally change his age.
He said, bruh.
Right? He said, I don't identify as this 56-year-old. I want to identify as 40. I don't know if those are the actual ages, but yeah, he tried to sue the state to legally change his name.
Okay. Look at Ruben. You okay?
I can't, man.
Hey, Ruben, just go sue somebody, man.
Sue them for making you feel like you feel right now.
I mean,
Yo, I'm about to sue you, Ruben, because the title of your podcast is misleading because it's called the 5-minute warning, but yet at no point in time do we talk about anything for under 5 minutes, nor do we warn people that 5 minutes is coming. I'm suing your ass.
Truth.
that's cool.
Truth.
Make sure you sue it for the 5-minute warning.
Okay, whatever. Like, look, I put that the in there.
Yeah. You go ahead and do that. Then I'll be like, I don't know what podcast you're talking about.
Man, I do FM, I do FMW, I do FMW 19. I'm sue everybody.
I mean, that's cool.
Don't sue
I'm about to
everybody.
get this money.
And I sue you for copyright infringement.
I saw get this money.
Man, you ain't getting much. So don't waste your time. Yeah, sue your people. I can't do nothing with that. So this week, instead of what's on our mind, and in lieu of Thanksgiving, we're going to talk about what we are thankful for, and any way you choose to speak on it. So, AG, what are you thankful for?
My wife's improving health. Period. There is no greater thing. I mean, there's no thing that I'm more thankful for than that.
Awesome. Well, we're glad with her improving health as well.
Appreciate it.
Mo B, what are you thankful for?
Everything. I'm
Can
just
we be a little bit specific?
okay. Everything I have.
That's fair.
I mean,
Okay.
look, I got more than I ever thought I'd have right now, and I'm still broke as shit. But I got more. You know what I'm saying? I got more than I thought I'd have.
But I
Yeah.
do understand you, though. I really
Yeah,
understand you.
my come up is broke as shit. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus.
So apparently, you know, when they say dream big, I didn't dream big enough because like I'm already at my dreams, and like I'm like, damn, I'm still broke. But I mean, yeah, and health is part of, you know, everything I have, family, everything, man. Like, you know, sometimes we sit up here and we complain and we bitch about things, like sometimes because it's entertaining, because that's what we kind of do up here. But like, truthfully, man, like I don't have a lot of big shit problems to complain about. And even the big shit problems I have to complain about, I got too many great things going on in my life to be worried about those things.
Well, all right.
True.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So, what I'm thankful for,
Taylor Heineke.
definitely not. That's a good one, though. That's a good one. Good one. No, you know what? I am thankful that when the Lord decided to make me petty, He didn't give me enough money to be really petty about it.
Hey man,
I'm middle class petty. I appreciate being middle class petty because I listened to last week's episode and I thought some more about it. And I was like, you know, I could, like, with too much money, the pettiness will be so disgusting.
No, I mean, if you really listened to the show last week, can you just admit that you were disappointed in the amount of petty that you showed when given the opportunity
I was-
to maximize your petty?
Yeah,
That your ass stuck with the Clippers.
yeah.
Like, the Clippers was the greatest thing that you could think about being petty. Bro, I've heard you be more petty to something at 3 a.m. on a Tuesday in 7-Eleven. And we gave you infinite amount of money to be petty with, and you chose the fucking Clippers?
And see, and that's why I chose this, because I listened to last week's episode and I realized that, you know what, I let everyone down.
You did.
Because-
You did. It's okay,
because
man. You can do better. We knew
I
it.
know, and I vowed to do better.
Thank you.
You know, and I also need to realize that, hey, Ruben, you may not have a lot of money, but you're not broke petty. You're at least middle class petty. And you know what? I need to start acting like I'm middle class petty. So from here on out, I appreciate the fact that at least at this point in time, God did not give me enough money to be ultra petty. And maybe I can grow out of being petty before I get a lot of money. And that's what I'm thankful for. I mean, family and all that too, but you know, I'm just saying, I apologize, and I want to apologize to everybody that I let them down last week.
You're gonna be middle
Because-
class petty, so that means you're gonna be out here writing Yelp reviews at restaurants, putting Google complaints up there. I mean, that's what, when I think about middle class petty, that's what I think about.
First of all, thanks for listening to the show. Thanks for being here. Those who are on Twitch and Facebook online live, and those who will be listening to us on the podcast. Once again, tell a friend, tell an enemy, just tell somebody about us. And you know, we'll be back next Sunday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you, Mo B. Thank you for AG for holding the fort down till I returned. And of course, peace, love, hair grease, soul, and deuces.
Email us at 5minutewarning19@gmail.com. And also leave comments on Facebook and Twitch. Search 5 Minute Warning. Contact us on Twitter at AG_FMW Podcast, RB5Men Warning at FMW 2019. Contact us on Instagram, Moby 5 Minute Warning, AG_5 Minute Warning, RB5Men Warning. You can listen to the podcast at Apple Podcast, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcast. Thank you for listening. This has been another episode of
5-minute warning.